Hello guys, today, I know I haven't made a video in a handful of months, but I'm back and I'm gonna make a couple reviews. The reason I haven't been so consistent lately is because, I'm sorry, but there's some eBay prices that are just so ridiculous. And all the other places are just not are outrageous too, but eBay especially. And it's not fun anymore to collect them because they're getting so expensive for no reason. I'm so mad about that. So I haven't been focusing on Gemmys in a while because it's not fun to collect them anymore when you go on other big sites. Besides, if you're rich, it's just not fun anymore. Well, let's look how many I got here. That's so many. I mean, I still will be collecting, it just won't be as consistent anymore. I mean, I'm still a collector, don't get me wrong. I still will post stuff time to time, but, it won't be as consistent anymore. And things just gotta change. I won't be as active, let's just say, on this channel, but I will post stuff from time to time, and just be very certain. I have made so much history with Gemmy, I just cannot tell you. I already went to the company. I already got so many items. I got some rare items. I got so many in my collection already. Do I really need more? And also, the eBay price is so ridiculous nowadays. It's the cheapest thing is a $30 for one hamster. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the prices. That ain't it, Chief. That's not the type of prices I actually would prefer. It was $5 for a hamster, then fine. But no, it's $30. Is that really worth it? But anyways, see, it's getting kind of frustrating buying new Gemmys. Because, from eBay, sure. And, Vicari and all those types of places, sure. I see that over time these things get older. And, I can see price value, but you don't need a price at this high. Maybe for a rare item, $30 might be okay for a very rare Gemmy. But, no. For a hamster, just no. And inflatables are egregious too. Some guy wants $1 billion for one inflatable. Actually, it's actually true. I'm not even kidding. See why prices are getting outrageous on shopping sites for classic inflatables and Gemmys. See what I mean? I'm still a collector, don't get me wrong. I am still a collector, but it's just not going to be as fun anymore because until all those shopping online sites get their crap together with their prices, it just won't be as fun anymore collecting Gemmys. And I think it's going to get worse from here, unfortunately. So yeah, anyways, I know it's not much me talking about the review, but I'll go talk about it right now. So what we have here is the 2012 Gemmy SpongeBob Christmas Tree 3-footer. Now this is the mid model, so this is the 2012 model out of 3. There was a 2013 model and a 2011 model as well. I have the 2012 model here. The box is not in very good shape. It only came with 2 tethers. I got this for my birthday 3 years ago. Jeez, I'm getting old. But anyways, here's the back. SpongeBob's face is on it. Yeah. It self-inflates in seconds, as weatherproof. This came out at a time when SpongeBob wasn't very good. I mean, still not very good nowadays, but this was the first time SpongeBob was pretty bad. That's when this thing came out. I don't know why they had to do his eye like that. I don't know. This was the style packaging back in 2012 for SpongeBob items. You could probably tell I'm kind of a fan of SpongeBob. And that's why I got this thing. Yeah, SpongeBob was like, at the time, they were like like, very early season 9. Like, very early season 9 when this thing came out. Like, super early. Like, the first year of HD SpongeBob. Like, completely. So, yeah, that's how old this thing is. Anyways, let's get the review started. Let's go to the item. Okay, so this thing has a cheap fan, unfortunately, but this is like the third year cheap fans ever being made. So this is a very, very classic cheap fan, like quote unquote classic cheap fan, even though it's still not that old. It is sort of a classic cheap fan, but here it is. Funny, interestingly, in 2011 and 10, the light bulbs were, like, the lights weren't LEDs. They were actually actual light bulbs. And then the cheap fan was plastered on them. They had a little more quality in the first 2 years. Just not too much more, but, you know. The light bulbs aren't, like, the light bulbs are pretty high quality for the time. But this is the first year with the LED lights. And so yeah, this thing is cool. It's the first year they've done cheap LED lights. I know it's not anything cool. Like, cheap LED lights isn't really cool. I've heard they just go with actual, like, light bulb cases instead of these cheap light bulbs, but what are you gonna do? I hate that Gemmy's just plastering these cheap fans since 2015. It's been egregious, actually. The cheap fan's been egregious lately, and yeah, I'm not buying it. So yeah. It's a little bit worn out, like, remember, this is the fabric that's, like, half new, half old. So, like, it's not that advanced when it comes to fabric. It gets up barely, but, like, it needs to lean on something. I mean, it works fine, but it'll tumble over very fast. So yeah, I actually broke the zipper on this thing, but I fixed it, so that's cool. Anyways, let's get this old sponge inflation. Speaking of this is actually 12 years old. Holy crap, this thing is getting old. Anyways. Cheap fan's been around since 14 years now. 14. Well, cheap fans officially were made on Halloween inflatable, so almost 14 years. I can't believe I said that, but the older, like, prototype type cheap fans, like, they were for indoor. These are the actual ones that are actually for outside. They're so high quality. You would not believe it. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's inflate it. Turn on the lights. It's good, man. Let me help it. Alright. Alright, so he's fully inflated, and yeah, he has a, so this is a fun fact, actually. This is the final year that they use, when the final items actually use this type of eye fabric. I'm kind of glad they did. Sure, printing is cheaper and lower quality and stuff like that, but I think it looks better for SpongeBob. It kind of works on SpongeBob better. I can't believe being cheaper actually works better for SpongeBob. Like, what? That makes no sense, but it somehow does. But anyways, this is a very old inflatable. It inflates very good. Nah, I'm just kidding. It inflates like crap, but like, it's a very cool inflatable. Especially SpongeBob. I mean, he's 3.5 feet tall. Feet, look, see? This is what I mean. See, he tumbles over pretty easily. He doesn't inflate that great. But he inflates good enough for him to stand, I guess. He doesn't inflate that great, but he inflates kind of bad, but like, it's not the worst thing ever. Inflatable eyes if you push them in. I mean, this thing does have sandbags in it. So, if this thing had complete good fabric, the whole inflatable, it still wouldn't stand up. It just needs these bean bags to help it stand up. That's how low power these Chief fans actually are. They used it for the prototype Chief fan too, in that era. But this is the 2010, so this does not have indoor fan. So yeah, there's an LED light, only one. It's very dim. Obviously, this is the first year of the cheap LED light. So obviously, it has definitely aged. So it doesn't obviously light up that well. In case it was new in the box, like, I feel like that's the only time it will light up halfway decently. Anyways, I gotta appreciate the detail on this one. Looking at newer Gemmy, this thing has a lot of detail. Even though his eyes don't look very good for the SpongeBob, they still went with it anyways. They're still even. They still cared, and they still, made his eyes inflatable fabric. At least they gave a crap about this one and actually put some detail on it. I cannot give props to newer Gemmy about that. Look at his tie. Look at all that. It's very detailed. I like it. Look, the shoes just would have been outright black. Oh look, they added this detail on the bottom of the shoe. It tells you so much about classic Gemmy. This is the bow tie. I like that. His face looks pretty good. I mean, his mouth. His eyes look a little weird, but again, they still put the effort of actually making his eyes inflatable fabric, even if it didn't work very well. They still did it anyways. So I'll give them that. I definitely prefer the printing eyes, but when it comes to like quality, yeah, it's pretty cool that they even gave enough. They gave a shit and they actually did that. Even though it doesn't look very like SpongeBob that much, they still did it anyways. They got some spongy spots all over him. It's pretty cool. Yeah, looking in the back, they still gave him a couple of spongy spots. And props to classic Gemmy. Look, they still has a belt all over here. Even if that fan was in the way, they still put effort into put it right there, even though it's in the wrong spot. But they still did it anyways. See, that, look, even right there, where no one can see that. See, that's what I mean about classic Gemmy. They actually care. And they put care into their items. Even if there was a Chief fan. Even the early Chief fans, they actually put detail in these things. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.